This is Brad A. Milford with the Unlimited Business Wisdom Podcast, where business owners making 5, 6, or more figures share their wisdom. It's not about the money. It's about the impact, right? It's 6 questions in 9 minutes because transforming possibility leads to reality. So let's get to it. Question number 1, in a few sentences, tell me who you are and what you do, Patrick.
Thank you so much. Brad, my name is Pat Dewar. I am a business coach and speaker, author, TV show host, a few other things. And what I really do is help business owners increase their revenue by $100,000 in 6 months. And I do that. I show them how to do that in 45 minutes guaranteed. And I help any business owner increase their revenues by $100,000 doing that. And it's an amazing privilege to serve business owners especially in this time. I mean, oh my gosh, how many people have been affected by this COVID-19 thing? And I know that it's a huge need. I've been doing it a while, so it's a lot of fun. Thanks so much for asking.
Love it. Love it. Question number 2. Who couldn't love that? Question number 2. What's the best thing about being in business, Patrick?
I have a personal mission statement that I am touching the nation, mentoring leaders to activate their power so that they can create their destiny and the lifestyle they want. So for me, it is all about helping people actually create what they want in their life. And there's nothing more exciting to me than seeing somebody just pop and get it and then begin a breakthrough and achieve their goals and create their dreams.
Love it. Absolutely love that. The impact is beautiful. Question number 3. We hear from other business owners, and you already alluded to this earlier. We hear from other businesses that they're getting so much business, even during this time, especially digitally in this space, that sometimes the chaos, the overwhelm is causing that overwhelm. Tell me your thoughts on that, Patrick.
The one thing that is probably the biggest chaos is everything is shifted. 90 days ago, maybe a little more than that, I was speaking around the country. I usually do about 200 workshops around the country every year, spent time and literally spoken in all 50 states. And I was just recalled like that. I mean, we got an email in the middle of the day, you're coming home, and all of a sudden we had to pivot. And now everything is digital. Now, the good news is that I've been doing a lot of digital for a long time. I've actually had a TV show and a podcast since 2008, created massive interviews. And I see so many people right now having to rethink their whole business. I mean, brick and mortar, oh my gosh, speakers, they're like, what do I do now? How do I get people to my programs and to my events, and how do I earn money now? And that's, I think the overwhelm is kind of all the new things that everybody's having to deal with, and the massive pivot that we're all having to take. So yeah, it's been a huge deal of just trying to learn any extra things that I need to learn so that I could be more valuable.
100%. I'm with you 100%. It's all deep, good stuff that we have to pivot and shift, right? So thanks for sharing. I appreciate that, Patrick. Question number 4. What other successful business owners, like yourself, of course, should be on the Unlimited Wisdom podcast?
I can think of 2. I was referred, I love that idea that you just ask people on your show who would be good. And I think of Rob Hamilton and his wife, Mary, are amazing speakers. They've done thousands of workshops around the country. They do everything from personality training to Excel and Office type of products, but they've got them now digital, and they've been preparing for probably this moment without even knowing it in the last few years. So their resources are available, and they're powerful, they're quick, they're easy. And so I love Rob Hamilton and his wife, Mary. They're just amazing people. And then Chuck Simikian. It's like see Mickey again. It's the way that you pronounce his last name. And Chuck is actually, strangely enough, he's worked with Disney. He worked with Disney as their HR director for a number of years. And so he's an HR specialist in so many ways. And he started his own podcast. He's really growing. He's a great speaker. And I love what he's doing, and I love to lift him up. So you bet.
Love it. I love it how you highlighted them, told a little story about what they do. That's great. That's great shout outs. I love it. That's what this is all about, just showcasing people, right? Question number 5. What piece of wisdom, let's get to it, right? What piece of wisdom would you share with other business owners, Patrick?
I would really encourage business owners to pick their top 10 clients that they worked with in the last year and find out who are their vendors. In other words, who serves them? Simple. Meet their vendors. Why? Because their vendors are speaking to your clients as the business owner. And why not duplicate the top 10? How would that affect your business? I mean, that's something so minor. And the other thing is, make sure that your message to the market is clear, that it's unique. You go out and look for a dentist, and you'll find that almost every dentist, every chiropractor, every HVAC people, the service industries have the exact same website, same design, same messaging. Not good. How do you differentiate yourself?
Love it.
What's I call it your unique selling proposition. I mean, there's several things you can look at that just begin to shift the way that you speak to your clients, that you're clear, concise, and you call out your ideal client. And so that's the biggest thing I would look at right away. I mean, those are 2 really powerful tools that can increase your revenue in the next 60 days minimum.
Love it. 100% unique selling proposition, right? And I like to do a spin on that. Brilliant selling proposition, but it's all the same. We all mean the same thing, right? So I love that. So powerful, the differentiator. So thank you for sharing that. That is really important wisdom. And I see it too. I'm sure you do it all over digitally, like very unclear. What is it that you do and differentiate yourself? So I love that. Thank you. Very powerful. Let's shift gears for a moment. Do something fun, right? Because we don't live to work. Like we work to live, not live to work, right? So what's the most fun vacation you've ever had, Patrick?
Well, I said earlier that I've spoken in all 50 states. So there was a day when they needed my material, my workshops on Hawaii. And someone had to do it, right? So I figured I'll take one for the team. I mean, I would do that. And it was amazing. And of course, as soon as it hit my calendar, my wife goes, "How many air miles do you have?" And I'm like, 20. So yeah, we spent 5 days over there, and they've actually needed my workshop over there 3 times. 2 islands on one time.
Thanks for being on, Patrick. I appreciate the investment of your time and your service and what you do. What's that website, or how can people find you when they see this and they hear this and they want to reach out to you? What's the best way for them to reach out to you?
The website is actually a little long. It's DOER, the way you pronounce my last name, DOER, and then 10, like 10, K as in Kevin, but 1,000, businessstrategies.com, and they can get some videos on helping them increase their revenue right away, actually for free right there. If they contact me, you can contact me at patrick@DOER10K businessstrategies.com, and all spelled out like that. And if they want, they can even send me a note, free book. And I'll ask is you cover the shipping, and I'll actually send you my book. It's kind of new. It came out earlier this year. It's a strength-based marketing. What every business coach actually won't tell you, and it's short, sweet, to the point. But I want people to get the information. If you find value in it, and by all means, you want to talk more, then get on my calendar and let's talk.
Love it.
I can do that. That'd be great.
Grab the book. This is Brad A. Milford with the Unlimited Business Wisdom Podcast, where business owners making all kinds of money and creating impact are sharing their wisdom globally to create impact. Thanks for joining us.